Yo, what is up? I'm Zach. Welcome back to my channel of RWBY Mythology. Today I bring you guys my review of my review of reading the first chapter of RWBY Syndicate. And if you guys want to read the actual chapter, go check it out. I'll have the link of it down below in the description box. And yeah, if y'all seen the video where the audio drama series, this was very interesting. It started off strong of how the character are, how they are completely different, and how each of the characters are basically grown, especially Ruby and Yang. They're basically grown adults. And Ruby's at the age of 18, and this will contain spoilers for the chapter if you guys don't want to be spoiled. So basically, it shows that Ruby has become good and skillful fighter in her rise, trying to get her mother's approval and praise that she is ready to do the family business. But Summer has not been a good mother, has not given her attention, given her what she needs. She just ignores her. And suddenly, a random person, a random stranger that's causing trouble, which is a random thief, Summer decided to open him arm to be part of the business, to be part of the Stark. Not part of the family, but part of the syndicates. And Ruby doesn't like that. And it irritates her. And whenever she steps out of line, Summer puts her in a place, and that pissed off Ruby. And we see how Ruby gets so pissed off, and this is not the first time this ever happened, because, well, it happened multiple times. Having a stranger, other things that Ruby gets pissed off on, which is kind of unfair. And she's kind of pissed that somehow Yang is the only child, goes out of a collection business, a collection mission for the family, and Crow is the mentor to Ruby, and Ruby was at her breaking point, that she just had enough. She just started to hate the family, because how can her mother let a random person in to open arm for someone that we cannot trust, someone we do not know? And the reason why Summer did it is because she gets bored, and the Stark family is getting more and more attention, which is going to be a problem, and everyone is backing away. And if that happens, they're going to lose money, but Summer knows this, and Crow and Raven are discussing, is Summer making a mistake having this guy in? And Ruby's the only one that's just never liked this at all. And so basically, Crow and Raven, they can't do nothing. They want to kill him, but they can, because they got to get Summer's permission. So Summer is the boss. I mean, she is the team leader of Team Stark in the actual canon series. And so, yeah. And Ty have a few words with Summer, and the ending of the chapter where Ty said, "We have to tell Ruby the truth one day. We just cannot hide this forever." And they should have done this years ago, but Summer didn't want to deal with it, because Ruby was a handful. Hell, there was one time when when Ty and Summer was about to get down in business in bed, Ty was like, we could get Ruby a new sibling. Maybe that could calm her down, which that caught Summer by surprise, because that was out of the plan. She never think of that. She never wanted that. But yeah, but they didn't do it, not yet. But I don't think Summer has wanted to have another child, and I am just like, wow. This story was very, very good. It's like we get to see characters, how they acted, how they are, etc. And it shows that Summer is not a good person in this AU, and how Ruby is more obsessed and jealousy and hateful, and Yang just being how she is. And so basically you're not allowed to speak out of terms, but they did it anyway. So, and the base of the first chapter ends, I know, when Summer responds to Ty about, they need to tell Ruby the truth. So yeah, that's how the chapter ends. And I don't know what else I could say. It's just, it was a starting of the first chapter, knowing about more about the Team Stark or Stark syndicates and what they do, etc. Like Ty basically owns a freaking strip club, literally. Crow and Raven, they're basically like they're basically the assassins in their own way, because keep this in mind, they were survivors. They've been living the streets, and they are deadly. So basically, they are the assassin, where Summer is the boss. Ruby has been mentored by Crow, her uncle, and Raven. Well, and as you know, in this scenario, well, yeah, basically uncle and mentor. And you have Yang being mentored by her mother, Raven. So in this scenario, Raven doesn't leave, so Raven has been part of Yang's life. So there's that. And like I said, Ruby has become more skillful fighter than Yang for the past 3 years. And that says a lot. So basically in this AU, Ruby is a skillful fighter when it comes to hand-to-hand combat than her original canon version. So that's very interesting. I'm looking forward to listen and reading chapter 2, 3, and 4. I might do those on the 26th. I pretty much won't do it on Christmas Day. So, I mean, I could try. I could try to do it on tomorrow. He's going to do like 4 chapters. That is why I took so long to do one, waiting for new chapters to come out, so I could do 4 chapters, Team RWBY, 4 chapters. So there's that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Links to the fan fiction down below the description box. If you guys want to read it for yourself, or you just want to hear the audio drama, go check that out. Links to my other social medias, my other channels will be down below the description box. You can know the drill. If you guys want to donate to support the channel, links to my Cash App, PayPal, Ko-fi will be down below the description box and in my bio. If you guys want to donate to support the channel, again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. RWBY is love, RWBY is life. Keep moving forward, and I'll see you guys later.